Music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. No one is more hated than he who speaks the truth. Character is simply habit, long continued. You can discover more about a person in an hour of play than in a year of conversation. Either we shall find what it is we are seeking, or at least we shall free ourselves from the persuasion that we know what we do not know. Perhaps there is a pattern set up in the heavens for one who desires it, and having seen it, to find one in himself. All the gold which is under or upon the earth is not enough to give in exchange for virtue. A grateful mind is a great mind, which eventually attracts to itself great things. In order for man to succeed in life, God provided him with two means, education and physical activity. Not separately, one for the soul and the other for the body, but for the two together. With these means, man can attain perfection. Every heart sings a song, incomplete until another heart whispers back. Those who wish to sing always find a song. At the touch of a lover, everyone becomes a poet. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Astronomy compels the soul to look upwards and leads us from this world to another. How can you prove whether at this moment we are sleeping and all our thoughts are a dream, or whether we are awake and talking to one another in the waking state? To conquer oneself is the best and noblest victory. To be vanquished by one's own nature is the worst and most ignoble defeat. How could they see anything but the shadows if they were never allowed to move their heads? An empty vessel makes the loudest sound, so they that have the least wit are the greatest babblers. Education is teaching our children to desire the right things. The true lover of knowledge naturally strives for truth and is not content with common opinion, but soars with undimmed and unwearied passion until he grasps the essential nature of things. Nothing in the affairs of men is worthy of great anxiety. Do not train a child to learn by force or harshness, but direct them to it by what amuses their minds, so that you may be better able to discover with accuracy the peculiar bent of the genius of each. As the builders say, the larger stones do not lie well without the lesser. Of all the animals, the boy is the most unmanageable. No man should bring children into the world who is unwilling to persevere to the end in their nature and education. Writing is the geometry of the soul. There should exist among the citizens neither extreme poverty nor, again, excessive wealth, for both are productive of great evil. The most virtuous are those who content themselves with being virtuous without seeking to appear so. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. Knowledge which is acquired under compulsion has no hold on the mind. Therefore, do not use compulsion, but let early education be a sort of amusement. You will then be better able to discover the child's natural bent. For this feeling of wonder shows that you are a philosopher, since wonder is the only beginning of philosophy. For to fear death, my friends, is only to think ourselves wise without really being wise, for it is to think that we know what we do not know, for no one knows whether death may not be the greatest good that can happen to a man. Poetry is nearer to vital truth than history. Which quote resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments section below. And of course, like the video and subscribe so you don't miss our future videos.